everyone, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin Hippo. Today is Saturday, August 31st. It is the last day of the month. So today we're going to do a very special plush that sold on eBay in the month of August. So let's just jump right on in. You're looking at a Heinz Ore-Ida French fry plush. He was 50 cents at the Goodwill. And he had a little bit of damage there, or else I would have sold him for a little bit more. I did list him at $15. I accepted a best offer of $13.50, and he shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Kohl's Cares pig. This is from the Sandra Boynton Farm Animal Books. And he was 50 cents at the Goodwill. He sold for $13 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Keel Toys Paris Bear. He came from a yard sale. He was approximately 25 cents. I had two of these guys. This one sold for $12.19 and shipped first class in a poly bag. This tiger actually came from a Tigger collection. Last summer I bought out a woman's entire Tigger collection of plush, and this one generic tiger was in with the rest. They all came out to about 70 cents a piece. He sold for $12.19 and shipped first class in a poly bag. This is the Kohl's Cares If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. There's different versions of this mouse from Kohl's Cares. There's a mouse in a different color overalls. I believe there's a red set of overall mouse and one wearing tan. Some have cookies and some don't. This one with the cookie does do better than the rest as far as price point. He sold for $16.88 and he shipped first class in a poly bag. This Care Bear was 50 cents at the Goodwill. And he sold for $15.94 and he shipped first class in a poly bag. This Tigger came from a huge collection I bought last summer of plush. I bought out a guy's entire yard sale. They all came out to like 77 cents a piece. He is pretty big, as you can see, so I did charge shipping on him. He sold for $27.19 plus they paid shipping, and he went in a priority box. This Secret Life of Pets Max was 99 cents if I remember correctly at the Goodwill. I accepted a best offer on him of $14, and then they also paid the shipping. He shipped in a priority box. We have a Hershey's posable doll here. His legs are movable. He is from the official Hershey Park, the petting zoo in Hershey, PA. He was 50 cents and he sold for $8. I accepted a best offer of $8 on him, and he went in a poly bag, first class. This petting zoo monkey is also from the petting zoo Hershey Park. He's super cute. He's got a hospital gown on. I believe I paid 99 cents for him. He may have been 50 cents, but I feel like he was 99 cents if I remember. He did sell for $13.50 on a best offer and shipped first class in a poly bag. This purple fox is so cute. It was not around for very long. I feel like I just showed this in a haul video not too long ago. It is a Wild Republic, which is a good brand, especially if you find more unique or rare animals, such as a purple and pink fox. This sold for $12.19, cost me 50 cents at the Goodwill, shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a little wiener dog. It was 50 cents. I took a gamble on it. I liked the way the tag looked. It's a Gans, Cottage Collectibles, it's vintage. So I took a gamble for 50 cents and I accepted the best offer of $8 on him, and he shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Gans Webkins, really super duper cute pink dragon. I really thought this dragon was so cute. Actually had a name on its tag. It's the Whimsy Dragon. It was 50 cents at the Goodwill. It did not have its code. And it sold for $11 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have one of my Victoria's Secrets dogs. I found a handful of these and one trip to the Goodwill, and then a couple weeks later I found a few more. He was 50 cents. He sold for $12.19 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a 9-inch Peter Rabbit from the Beatrix Potter books. He was 50 cents at Goodwill. He sold for $8.44 and shipped in a poly bag first class. Some of you will remember this panda corn. She has not been around that long. Got her at a yard sale back in June. She was 25 cents, and gosh, is she adorable. This is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love panda bears. I think they're adorable. So this little 25-cent panda corn sold for $18 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have Mr. Bubble, 50 cents at Goodwill. Sold for $16, shipped first class in a poly bag. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure he was 50 cents at Goodwill, but he may have come from a church sale. Sometimes my memory lapses on all of these Plush that I go through. This leader of the packets, Heinz, I know for sure came from a yard sale. I bought 4 Plush from this gentleman. They were all still wrapped new in plastic. There was a tomato. There's a couple pickles. They were $1 a piece. This one sold for $31 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have Yogi Bear, 50 cents at the Goodwill. And you can tell by his tush tag, he's kind of vintage. He's from Hanna-Barbera. And he sold for $12. I accepted a best offer of $12 on him. He shipped first class in a poly bag. This minion was 50 cents at the Goodwill. It's a pretty big one. He's 12 inches tall. He sold for $14 and he shipped first class in a poly bag. I did put one wrap of bubble wrap around his eyes here. This is kind of like a it's a plastic, a hard plastic, and it bends like rubber almost, but I still put one little wrap of bubble wrap around his eyes to protect him. This Powerpuff Girls plush, I believe, came from the Bends. This one has been around for a very, very long time. For a while there, I was saving up all of my electronic plush in a big box until it got full, and then I would take a day and take a couple hours that day and take all the plush out, put batteries in them and test them out. So she sat around for a long time before she was even tested. She did not work. But again, I believe she came from the Bend, so she would have been under $1 by weight. She didn't work. I clearly put that in the description and the title and disclosed that. And I did get $10 for her, even in her non-working condition. And we've already gotten positive feedback from the buyer. So even your, talking or musical plush, if they don't work anymore, sometimes you can still put them up and get a little bit for them. She shipped first class in a poly bag. Sold another Hershey's milk chocolate bar. This one isn't posable. It's just a soft doll. 50 cents at the Goodwill. Sold for $12.19. Shipped first class in a poly bag. This is Jake the dog from Adventure Time. He was 50 cents at the Goodwill. You can see here that his tag is damaged. It's cut. All you could see on it was Cartoon Network. I did disclose that. And he sold for $12.19. Shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Disney Tigger. I believe he came from the Tigger lot from the one lady. If not, he came from the Goodwill. So he was somewhere between 50 and 70 cents. And he sold for $11.25, shipped first class in a poly bag. Here's one of my favorites from the month. A vintage Chuck E. Cheese. He is the Italian chef from Chuck E. Cheese that played on the band. If you're not familiar with Chuck E. Cheese, it's a pizza place that had animatronics, a mouse, there was a monster. They had a whole band of animatronics that played on a stage, and it had like a little arcade for the kids to play in, and of course pizza and stuff. We had a lot of our kids' birthday parties there when they were younger. Anyway, this guy had some damage. He had a stain. I'm going to show you right there. You can see right there where he had some stain there, and he had some red up here. This, I don't know what it is. I did put Awesome on it. I tried to get it out. I didn't want to put him through the washing machine because he was so vintagey and delicate to me, I guess. I tried to get a stain out up here with the Awesome, and the red bled through. But I just disclosed all of that in the listing, and mentioned that he had stains on his apron or whatever, but he still sold for $46.88. He cost me 50 cents at Goodwill, so that was a really nice flip, and he also shipped first class. Here is a tie collectible. This is a Beanie Baby, but it's a different kind of Beanie Baby. You can see by the tag up here, it's like a tan color. It says Tie Collectibles. I will pick these up if they're cheap enough. This one came from the Benz, so it was probably like 10 to 15 cents. It's Madison the Cow. It sold for $13.75, and it shipped first class in a poly bag with one wrap, a bubble wrap around the cow's head to hold the hang tag tight against her for shipping. This Lovey came from a yard sale. It was $1. I got a whole slew of Loveys from one yard sale at the beginning of the year. All of them were $1. This particular one is really cute. I love the little sock monkey. But he sold for $26, shipped first class. Nala here is very old. I believe she came from the Benz, which would put her around a quarter maybe by weight. She sold for $9. I did accept the best offer. She shipped first class. This Mummy Minion was 50 cents at the Goodwill. I accepted a best offer of $7, and look at that. The white background was torn in there, and for whatever reason, I let it through and posted it like that instead of retaking the photo. Oh my gosh. Don't you guys love when you catch your amateur mistakes? But yeah, I did put that up. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. Don't put up torn papers. Retake the photo, guys, so that it's the best photo you can get. Maybe I would have gotten more than 7, but I was happy to get 7. He shipped first class. This cat, super duper old. I want to say it was 50 cents at Goodwill. And it sold for $10. I did accept the best offer on the cat of 10. Shipped first class in a poly bag. And last but not least, we have this Disney Eeyore with a lantern. He came from the Goodwill. He was $1.99 or 99 cents. I can't remember which. He's got some damage here on his spine where the white threads show through. I disclosed that. He sold for $19.69, but they also paid the shipping. But he had the damage on his back like I showed you, and I did not test him because this required a special watch battery. I disclosed all of that right here. Slight wear on his back. The lantern has not been tested as we don't have the battery, and they still paid $19.69 for him plus shipping. And funnily enough, we got a message from the buyer on Friday. He was about to end, and they asked if we were going to relist him because they wanted to purchase him, and I said yeah, he'll just roll over and relist himself. And then they came back and bought him this morning. So that's the plush that sold in August. You guys can see that we have you know, some super duper home runs like Pascali here, and Eeyore, and the giant Tigger. And most of these are just bread and butter filler plush that I get for, you know, 25 cents or 50 cents. And sell, you know, a volume-based business model, and we do pretty well with our plush. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let me know if you have either sourced or sold any exciting plush or neat characters. I love plush. You guys know it's my absolute favorite, and I love to hear from you guys. So utilize that comment section. It's what it's there for. Hit the video, thumbs up on the video before you leave, guys. It really does help the channel, and I appreciate it. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos across all social media. And if you haven't already, join our Facebook group. The link is in the description box. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful last day of August. We are moving ever closer to Q4 every day. So exciting. So have a wonderful weekend. You guys go be productive. Go make some money. Until next time, you guys are the best. Love ya. Bye.